Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I'm the Magi, and tonight we are settling down for a long evening of political discourse. Um, yeah, we're also playing MidWeek Magic, which is going to be way more entertaining, I do believe. Tonight we're doing a Phantom Duskmourn draft against the bots and then playing other MidWeek Magic participants. That sounds like fun, but to be honest, I didn't think I was going to be drafting this format ever again. And in fact, just a little while ago, and also right now, I had to pull up my own Patreon limited review of this format so I could remember what the heck is going on here. Because it's been a month since I drafted it. I didn't think I was ever going to be drafting it again because, of course, this month we got Foundations. Next month we're going to have Pioneer Masters, and then presumably January we'll be back to Foundations, maybe? I don't know. At any rate, we didn't think we were going to be drafting this again, so this should be interesting. I do have it set up. Hopefully the AI is going to kick in and give me a little assistance. So here we go. We like it. We like it. All right, the AI kicked in. Very nice. I think Entity Tracker is a hard thing to pass here, honestly. Optimistic Scavenger, another really strong winner there. Glimmer Seeker, a little less, but still pretty decent here, honestly. I don't really like the survival triggers, but I do think it's much better than Fear of Imposters. And the fact that you might make Glimmer enchantments could be decent. It's a 3/3 body, so, you know, things could happen. Grand Entryway also would be a very strong pick. Maybe we grab that on the wheel. Maybe? We'll see how that plays out. So let's see here. Get Out, not so great. I think maybe Trapped in the Screen. Yeah, that is probably the best card for me to take here. And look at that. We're potentially in blue-white Enchantress. Seems pretty good. Now here we don't have a whole lot. Vanish from Sight is probably the best card for me to take here. There's some other very strong cards here, but nothing really strong in our colors. So I think we are going to go with the Vanish from Sight. And let's see, what do we got here? I think maybe, yeah, Glimmerlight. Wow, it's like I'm looking at the cards and I look over at the AI helper and it's telling me exactly what I was getting ready to say. It's weird. It's really, really weird, man. Apparently I'm getting good at this game. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Jump Scare, wow, that is surprisingly underperforming. I don't really want to take another Glimmerlight, I don't think. But it is probably better than Fear of Imposters. Jump Scare, really, really underperforming there. I guess we'll go with the Glimmerlight. Maybe it is the better call there. Clammy Prowler, eh? That doesn't feel awesome or anything. It's really not, but I guess it's what we're taking because, you know, like nothing else is going on here, right? Do we want an underwater tunnel? I mean, I guess it's literally better than everything else in the pack for us. This has just kind of fallen apart rather quickly for us. Boiler Bilges. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bear Trap. It's silly, but that's what we're going to do. Keys to the House does potentially fix me some land. Living Phone is in color. That's a thing to do. I don't love Saw. I really don't. But there we are. All right, can we keep this held together here? Boy. None of this is super great, honestly. I mean, I guess that's the best card for us. Doesn't feel good. Boy, to be somewhere else other than right here where we are. Fear of Abduction seems pretty good. Meat Locker is just kind of downright terrible. Although I do think it's better than what people are giving it credit for. I don't really feel like I need a dual land over Fear of Abduction. Tale of Tameo. That feels like a big no. Wow. I guess we're gonna take the campground. Surveillance, pretty decent card. Or is Tunnel Surveyor just better? Apparently it is not. Shepherding Spirits, I mean, I don't particularly need it, but maybe. We'll go with the statistics on that. Machete, I do like some Machete. Stalked Researcher, maybe. Don't love it. Underwater Tunnel. Wow. It's just terrible. Guess we're gonna take a Megalodon. We'll get Megalodonged. Let's see. I guess Possessed Goat, since it's the only thing even reasonably in our color. Is Jump Scare really this bad? I can't understand how Jump Scare could possibly be that bad. I don't get it. Neither of these are going in my deck. We'll try with a Prowler, maybe, but we're gonna have to cut some cards here for sure, though. Wow, there's Collective Company. We wish we had some of that. I mean, it's really not that good in limited, I don't think. I think we take one of these two. I think we're going to go Glimmerburst. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent seems pretty strong as a blue removal. Unwilling Vessel. Arabella could have been a lot of fun. I guess we'll take the Unwilling Vessel. I'm not sure it's actually good. Paranormal Analyst would be great if we were in that blue-green deck, but we aren't. I've already got 2 Prowlers. So do I just take a 2-drop, even though it doesn't, particularly help me? I think we're going to take a shot at a Meat Locker here. Failed tests, there really is. Oh yeah, Grand Entryway, thank you. Did we take Seas? No, we did not. So we'll take one of those. I guess we'll go with a Possessed Goat as a 1-drop. And if you're seeing that black is very, very open, it's because it's kind of terrible. Almost sure we're not playing 2 Shepherds. We're not going to play 3 Prowlers, that's for darn sure. And fail test. Awesome. Alright, so it wants me to drop the Meat Locker and the underwater tunnels, all of them, interesting. The Megalodon, the Saw, can't disagree with that. All of the Clammy Prowlers. We did end up with a living phone we don't particularly want, didn't we? Drop the Bear Trap. So according to the AI, this should be pretty much where we're at. Really? You want me to run 15 lands? Feels a little sketchy, to say the least. I mean, we could potentially go down an island here. And that still gives us 7 blue sources and 10 white sources, plus keys to the house, if we need to search up a basic land. How does this look on curve? Really not terrible. All right, let's give this a shot. Let's see what it'll do for us. Maybe we'll be surprised by what this deck will do. I mean, Azorius Enchantments is not only one of the best decks in Limited, it's also one of the best budget constructed decks to come out of this set. So, I mean, it could do it. Of course, starting off on a 3-drop is rough. At least that gives us something to do on our 1 and 2 drop. We'll let them think we didn't have an island in our hand. Make them think we're stuck. They're starting off a little bit slow too. That's pretty interesting. And they might be mono blue. I mean, do people really do that? I don't know. I want to play Entity Tracker on 3, but I wish I had an enchantment to follow up on turn 4 with it. That is not what I was hoping for. Well, I guess I should have expected that from the mono blue deck. Oh great. They has a bomb. But we have a couple turns, and we have 2 removal spells in hand, plus the Fear of Abduction, honestly, so we can do some things here, potentially. Wow, neither one of these is really what I wanted here. But at least we have the opportunity to potentially start attacking. Really need to draw a 5th land, though, to feel comfortable. Well, so much for that whole attacking thing. Great. Alright, a little dread, sure. Alright. So far, I don't hate the board position, especially considering we have Seize the Slumber in hand. So we're potentially looking at killing one of their best creatures and hitting them for 7 next turn. That's an interesting use of that. Wouldn't go so far as to call it good, but it was interesting. No scoop, okay. Alright. I can live with that. Did not take the trade. Interesting. They did take the scoop, however. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. So what do we get? What do we get? This is the important part. We got gems. Okay. We'll just move right on along. Let's try and knock out game 2 here. I don't love having the campground in hand. I really don't. But maybe we go Possessed Goat on 1, play the campground on 2, and maybe that sets us up for Unwilling Vessel on 3. Could be worse. Go. We just failed. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Hey, alright, we got the 3rd land. That's a thing. I don't think I'm willing to trade the goat. We're going to say no on that. I mean, alright, that's a thing, sure. I'm going to send the goat with the option to pump him. What do we want to discard here? I mean, Stalked Researcher, right? Well, damn. That hurt. Right, I'm just moving to game 2. That's enough of a setback that I'm not even worried about this. That was a 2-turn blowout right there. He got me with this strategery. You know, I just don't love this pixelated deal that they did this year. All right, we're gonna lean into it here. Orphans, sure. Everybody loves orphans, right? Are they going to tap them both? They did not. So we're going to say no logs here. We'll go grab the land. We get nothing for our counter. Bummer. We'll say no block. Not a bad turn. Not a bad turn. If we can drop something relevant next turn, it'd be even better. That was a lot of board state that they just gained, though. So I'm just going to push here and make them block in the hopes that maybe they can't gang block. I really should have put the other Glimmer Light on the same token that could swing. I forgot that one of them had Summoning Sickness. Okay. I mean, he's kind of got to play a creature or use some removal here, right? Question is, what is that face down? Oh, that is not the question, because he scooped. And we got gems. Okay, so I was thinking about maybe playing for the cosmetics just because it was short, but with a double gem win here, I'm kind of bummed about that. I feel a certain kind of way. So I think we're going to call it a night here. I am planning tomorrow and Thursday to play on the other two accounts, do a similar draft thing. So those will be available over on Twitch. Make sure you sub on Twitch if you haven't done so already. That way you get the go live notifications, because sometimes life doesn't go to plan. But of course the plan is to play about 11 a.m. Eastern time. But as always, thank you guys for